The Christmas reunion, the first snow of December, dusted Maplewood like powdered sugar when Elena Brooks stepped off the bus. The town sign still leaned the same way it had when she was 16. Welcome to Maplewood. Home is where the heart is. She smiled despite herself. She had tried to make her heart belong elsewhere, cities with glass towers and hurried lives, but every December, Maplewood called her back. The reason stood across the street, hanging wreaths outside the old hardware store. Noah Carter hadn't changed as much as she'd expected. Broader shoulders, a shadow of a beard, but the same crooked smile that had once undone her during algebra class. He looked up, met her eyes, and froze like the town clock had skipped a beat. "Elena?" he said, crossing the street in 3 long strides. "I thought you weren't coming until Christmas Eve." "Plans changed," she replied, breath fogging between them. "Hi, Noah." They stood there awkwardly, memories pressing in from all sides, the creek where they'd skipped stones, the treehouse they'd built and sworn secrets in, the night before she left for college when words had failed them both. That evening, Maplewood hosted its annual tree lighting. Strings of lights wrapped around the square, and carols drifted from the church steps. Elena and Noah walked side by side, their hands close but never touching. "So," Noah said, "still conquering the world?" "Trying," she laughed softly. "You still fixing everything that breaks?" "Someone has to," he said, glancing at her. This place included. They stopped beneath the enormous pine in the center of town. When the lights flickered on, the crowd cheered. Elena felt something inside her, warm and ache all at once. "I used to think if I left, I'd stop missing you," she admitted quietly. Noah swallowed. "I used to think if I stayed, you'd forget me." The words hung between them, fragile as glass ornaments. "I didn't," she said. "Neither did I." Snow began to fall again, slow and deliberate, as if the night itself wanted to give them privacy. Noah reached for her hand this time, and she let him. It fit like it always had. "Maybe," he said, voice unsteady but hopeful. "We buried those feelings because we were afraid they'd keep us from becoming who we were meant to be." Elena squeezed his hand. "Or maybe they were always meant to bring us back." Beneath the glowing tree, with the town watching but somehow not seeing, Noah leaned in. Their kiss was gentle, familiar and new all at once, like coming home after a long, necessary journey. Maplewood's clock chimed the hour, steady and sure. For the first time in years, neither of them felt like time was running out. This Christmas, they weren't just revisiting the past, they were choosing a future.